Hello and welcome back to Crete Naval Landing, and I'm totally enjoying this one. Great map. Let's switch back to it. We're on turn 6 and took some hits, but fortunately they mainly focused on our scout, so that's not a big deal, and he survived. That's the plus side. And yeah, now it's on us to methodically demolish them and get rid of them. So we are now at the battle zone for the 10th Panzer Division, and we'll try to finish them off. So this definitely is on hold position. Grab supplies, grab supplies. And yeah, taking out the port here is kind of a priority. Yeah, still not enough, but the Crete can do it. Perfect. That's another surrender. Grab it. We'll work on de-entrenching them. Getting in the Pioneer here I don't think is worth it. But now we can send in our 9th destroyer. And hopefully he's entrenched at level 2. Wow. Extremely bad roll again. And again. But the flak now is almost completely done for. So let's try to save our Gebirgsjäger. Go in, and if they want to continue to reinforce the gun, be my guest. I don't care too much. So actually, let's see. He's already pretty much out of action. Did I? I'm just reading in the name in the stream. Bill Berlin, do I have a typo on the screensaver? Maybe. I think I got it right in the description of the video. So, but I will check on that. But I can't change the picture. Doesn't matter too much. So let's see. Yeah, not much left here in the center. That's good news. And like I said, the job for the 10th Panzer Division pretty much already is over. We'll just have to de-entrench those, get rid of the final resistance, and grab all the victory hexes and try to get as many surrenders as possible. And there are a few good options for us, because he will reinforce. We might be able to box some of the units in here and grab more prestige. So that's fine, but I'm definitely not going to use more replacements on the auxiliary units in here. Then grab supplies. Try to eliminate more resistance. Wow, very poor hit. Now we have to go in, otherwise they will destroy our Kratschützen. That was better. But that's another problem solved in our back. Bring him to safety. And destroy another British infantry unit. So the Fallschirmjäger we will already move back and try to do another landing operation in the back. So here we have maybe trap opportunities. So we'll try to slowly move forward. Grab supplies and once again try to overwhelm them. I'm a little bit worried about the counterattack from the back, but not too much so. This is a dangerous gun, so not going to play around with it. But let's check if there's more British infantry waiting in ambush, and indeed there is. I'll try to weaken it, but it doesn't work out, so I will keep my Gebirgsjäger here for now until we can maybe. Oh, let's check. Range on you is 2, so not a threat. And that's actually worth the risk. Just forcing them to use the prestige. And starting to dig out the big gun. So that we can more easily suppress it. So nothing more in the back, that's good. That's fine. Let's end the turn. Wow, this is a non-core unit, so not a big deal. Let's see. This will be a rather tedious process. Give the anti-tank unit something to do. Give our Kratschützen something to do. Well, and they both fail miserably, but it's now not a problem anymore. Get ready to transport out of here. And let's see. We'll keep them on their back foot. Take the airfield. And hopefully do major damage to the scout. So that's now pretty secure. They will all try to attack the Fallschirmjäger. I'm totally fine with that. He can stay behind and try to take him out. Now this is a rather dangerous unit again. So we'll try to leave him alone. That means not really any targets can actually hit. Yeah. Not ideal. I will have to send someone to deal with this Greek mountain unit. But in the center, for now, all is going well. Like I said, the guys of the 10th Panzer Division don't need any help now. They can deal with the situation on their own. We can even try to send some support their way. And get all the gear into the mix, but don't want to run into anything on my way. That's another dangerous unit down. Unfortunately, I can't outflank them, but I can harass them. That's the best thing to do at the moment. Drain its ammo. So now that the tank is out of ammo, it's safe to leapfrog forward. Nothing in here, so that's not an issue. Get the paratroopers ready again. Yeah, that's slightly risky. We have time. We don't need to risk anything. And don't think there's much in here. And we'll get the gun going. So, not much to do. I think that I hope. Nah, I kind of wish the battle is not over, but on the other hand, I really do hope there's not much hidden in the back. Doesn't look like that. Let's end the turn. And we'll just keep them busy. Doesn't matter. So my Kratschützen are completely out of luck. Would have liked to give them at least something to do. We'll send the mountain units to scout. They're even over-strengthening the units here. That's bold. Getting rid of the infantry of the cavalry unit will help. I want to avoid damage. On my pioneers because they're expensive. Grab supplies, and yeah, the situation is totally under control. Yeah, there's a mountain unit that could hit us, so I'm not going to risk that. If they want to go in here, that's totally fine. Get the Fallschirmjägers in. He will stay, not going to risk it. Slowly creep forward just to block anything that still might be around. Keep the gun down. Drain its ammo, drain its entrenchment. Then we'll creep forward. Yeah, Uledir. It's too early to commit him, honestly. And this is another juicy surrender option, but I need one more unit around. So I will wait for now. Just harass them. Get Uledir in position. Set up the artillery. And yeah, other than that, so nothing in the corner, so we are completely safe. Get back our units, there's Not really a lot we want to do still. Maybe we can draw him out. Our Air Force doesn't have a job left. Let's see. Nothing here as well. Let's slowly creep forward. Yeah. We'll let him live. Yeah, I know I will get ruled this era, and yeah, he might be overpowered, but on the other hand, we will fight with Panzer IVs in the end, and yeah, we might really need him just to deal with the Soviet tanks, because there's not a lot else we have. And the trick here, so yeah, let's stay in the game. I was distracted for a little bit here. I think we have one. That's obvious, but we want to block any available reinforcement locations. That's one. And we want to have juicy surrenders, for example, on the Matilda. And we have 7 turns to go, so I think we can do it. But I'm thinking about how I will attack this location, and there's a lot of entrenchment going on, so yeah, it's not totally over yet, but I hope it will work out. Let's see, all planes are safe. Let's end the turn. Yeah, and as expected, they are still aggressive, but doesn't help them. Quite the contrary. So he is almost completely suppressed. So he is completely suppressed. So we will send in the fighter. And then hopefully do not a lot of damage to him. Just like that. That's another surrender. And that's 20 prestige. We'll take this target in style from the air. He is too entrenched to force a surrender. But we can definitely try to overwhelm him with mass attack bonus. And that's the job done for the 10th Panzer Division, so we can now start to bring our artillery forward and help with the final targets. Pioneers might be helpful as well. But nothing left in the area, so no trouble around here. Let's drop them. Let's try to force a surrender on the Valentine. He is completely suppressed. Perfect. Let's see. That's the perfect unit to attack it because it won't do much damage. That's a lot of prestige. This is another surrender option. But I'm not 100% sure if I want to take it, but because, yeah, the Matilda... Could still be trouble, so we will slowly whittle him down, force them to invest prestige, and maybe lure them into an unwise counterattack. Get our units ready. He still might be useful for a later surrender. Once... yeah. Let's get our planes to a more forward position. Yeah, we'll stay as is. End the turn. Yeah, they are not going forward. So, grab the city just in time to spot cavalry spawning. We'll try to cut it off. Grab supplies. And use our weakened units to deal with the situation. Don't think we need the fighters anymore, but we definitely need the level bombers. So let's see. We'll keep harassing the artillery. Sooner or later it will run out of ammo and then we will try to outflank them. Wow, this was the worst hit ever. I want to send Uladir in. But everything here is extremely entrenched. And it will be tricky to get everything here. Let's see. That's good. Let's make sure there's definitely nothing around here. And start harassing them for real now. So he could still be useful on the Matilda. We have 5 turns left, so this shouldn't be a problem, but I want to make sure that we can get the most prestige out of it. fine. We will leave all those units. We can't really use them, so let's not bother moving them. Let's enter turn. And we'll have one of our regular units get the kill. The planes on this side are safely secured on airfields, so I'm not going to look at that direction anymore. So, let's see. This is a definite surrender option. But we will have to get a weaker unit to do it. As much as I like using Oledir, this weak Fallschirmjäger is the perfect unit for the job. That's more prestige. Now we can get rid of this gun and start the process of de-entrenching them. That will be very hard. So, Pioneer. To the front, let's see. They will buy units in here, but I'm not on purpose leaving it open. I, at the moment, don't have a unit that can go in here. But now we have complete control of the situation and we have 4 turns to absolutely dig them out. So no risk on doing anything, no use in risking anything at the moment. Maybe the Matilda will go forward. That will be another perfect trap opportunity. But I really want the Air Force now ready. Maybe we need the Pioneer for a last ditch operation. That's fine. Let's enter turn. Yeah, perfect. This in the back is a little bit troublesome, but at least now we can get rid of the Matilda. First things first. Cratchits need more experience. Mission accomplished. Should have used it on the Matilda. That was a rather stupid mistake. So the Matilda is almost completely suppressed, so let's one more shot. Yeah, that was not ideal. That's a lot of prestige. I can't go in here, so forcing a surrender here is not an option. But I can force it back, and this way they can't buy anything anymore. Well, the part with forcing it back was not very successful. But at least now we should have the firepower. To get rid of this British infantry. Let's see. That's done. And we have 3 more turns, so that's absolutely not a lot, because he is still entrenched at level 6. And we are running low on ammo. So let's not fool around. Kill him off. And block them. From buying reinforcements. So now behind artillery cover I feel safe enough, at least. Back off, let the Piaggio take the hit, and I think we can force surrenders on them easily. Could have drained them from prestige. Could have drained them of more prestige by letting them buy units here, but I don't think that's very fun to do, and it's a little bit unfair. So let's not do it. We don't need any more Fallschirmjägers here. Maybe we can use some pioneers. The puck, yeah, didn't get to do anything. In the back, everything is secured. I didn't forget anything. Let's see what the heavy infantry will do. Yeah, they're attacking into me. I like that. The heavy infantry does nothing, so we can absolutely demolish them now. Let's see. He is completely suppressed. Yeah. No job for you. 4. 3. 2. 0. That should be a surrender. That's fine. We could have tried to surrender him, but yeah, that's a little bit too tedious. Let's try to finish it right here and there. That's done. Final. Getting damage here was unfortunate, but it's done. I think no units remain for the British. Let's grab the last victory hacks, and we grabbed a lot of prestige. So made up for the losses, we can definitely afford more elite replacements, and yeah, the losses were not too bad. Our expansive units are pretty fine. This pioneer got a little bit hit. Most of the damage was taken by the scout and our auxiliary units. Some of the infantry units got hit in the landing process. The Kratschützen, yeah, well, they will continue to gain experience, hopefully. Not a lot was achieved at the moment. They got some pretty bad rolls, but other than that, I'm happy how that turned out. Whew, but that was a tough fight. Let's see. Let's watch the outro. Decisive victory. Let's actually save the replay. And let's view the battlefield. Nothing left. We completely wiped them. Even the fleet has been successfully destroyed. Let's hear what our assistant has to say to that. Operation Mercury has proved an astounding success. Well done, Herr General. The Balkans are now fully under our control. The remnants of the British and their allies have fled to Africa, and our southern flank has finally been totally secured. The campaign is just getting started though. Your new orders are to quickly prepare your troops for Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union. Yep, let's definitely looking forward to that, but a little bit scared of the Soviet hordes, but we will make do. So let's take a look at the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Bill Berlin. It was pretty tough. The 13th ranks British pioneers are, well, they were not too bad. We forced him to surrender, the general. I forgot his name. So pretty successful on the surrender front. That is the most important thing. And yeah, not taking too much damage. The landing operation was a little bit rough, but our scout did hang on to his dear life, and all is well. So, see ya at Operation Barbarossa, and looking forward to Lieutenant Joker's try. And until then, have a nice time, and see ya. Bye.